All right, so anyway, I bought these Solarscape solar lights, and the box is kind of small, and there's supposed to be 4 of them in here. So I don't know, I'm a little worried, but I guess we're gonna go ahead and find out what we got here. Take everything out. A lot of stuff in here. And that's everything. So this is the box. This tells you a little bit about it. All right, if you want to know, you can read that, screenshot it. All right, so let's take a look and see what we got. All right, so anyway, this is it here. Yeah, there's your solar panel. That's the solar panel. It's got a little off and on switch, and this is your lighting. All right, so let's set that there. Set that right there. Let's set it here. All right, so I should have 4 of these. There's 2. I mean, this is such a small box. I expected a little bit bigger light, but paid $50 for 4 of them. They're supposed to be good. And it's pretty simple. I mean, all it comes with is the light itself and these spikes. All right, so you get 4 of these right here. And apparently they go like that. That's how you do them. And then you hook them onto here by just shoving them like this. So I just showed you how to do it. All right. So then you've got to focus this on the light source. Make sure that it charges through the day. And then you put it in and it's going to point at whatever you want. So I'm going to put another one together for you. All right. So here this is how they come in the box. Pull this out of here, right? Flip it around, shove it in like that. Now you've got that one done. Then you get your light right here. And you're going to put it right on the end. Boom. And then this right here, it loosens it so that you can pivot the light like that. And then you can lock it in. That's how that works right there. I think I might have to read the directions on this. All right, that's 2. All right, 1 more, or 2 more. Put it together. Shove it in. Then we'll tighten this down once we figure out exactly where we're going to put it. And this is the last one. Bam. 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 All right, so that's it. That's how they do it. That's how you do it. So let's take a look at it. Oh, almost dropped one. $50, I don't want to lose them. Here they are. My 4 $50 solar lights that we're going to try using on our landscape. And we're gonna let them charge, and then I'm gonna videotape what they look like tonight. All right. Okay, apparently there's a battery in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at that. I need a very small Phillips head screwdriver to get it out. So I'm gonna use this one. I don't know if you can see this. So right here, I've got to unscrew it. Right there. And then we're going to take a look in the inside. You don't want to lose this screw because you just paid $50 for this stupid thing. So I'm going to put the screw right there so I don't lose it. And I got to get the other one out right here. It's a little awkward because the freaking light's in the way. But we should be able to do it. Okay, now we got that. All right, let's take a look and see what's in here. All right, so anyway, it comes with this rechargeable battery. You see it? So this battery is going to store the electricity for the solar thing. These are very, you can see the little leads. There's a red and there's your black. And so you got to be careful with this. You don't want to pull it too hard because you could tear it. So, but anyway, there it is. It's a rechargeable AA battery, 1.2 volt. So that's what it's going to be using. So let's go ahead and close that up. get our screws, put it back in, so we're good. If you're going to replace the batteries, you're going to need rechargeables, 1.2 volt. You want to make sure that this is in there good, because you don't want it to get any liquid water in there. And I think it looks pretty good. All right, this one's not so hard to get in because the thing's not in the way. Okay. Anyway, so it's going to take 8 hours to charge these. So we're going to go ahead and put them out there. We should get about 8 hours by the end of the day, and we should be looking good. And then we'll check them out and see how it works. All right, so let's go. We'll plan them, and then we'll, when we get done planning these bad boys, then we'll take a look and see how they work. All right, there's your solar panel. There's your light, LED. Here we go. Okay, so anyway, they've got this little bit of film over this, and so you need to pull that off, right? I'm going to get that off of there. And then on here, you've got a couple, this bends, so you can redirect it. And then if you want, you can tighten it down when you get it to where you want it to be. And then this also turns, and then you can tighten it here to lock it in. And then you can change this to maximize the sun exposure on your solar panel. And so there's a couple different adjustments. There's these side adjustments here, and then there's this adjustment right here. So you got an adjustment here and here. This turns this way, this turns this way. So you can, manipulate your light to get it maximum amount of sun exposure. And this also twists. So you can turn it like if the sun's coming from this direction, bam, that's where you put it. So it gives you a pretty good, you've got a pretty good flexibility with this. So that I like. I think that's a good idea, because I bought a couple of them and it didn't do that. So that's pretty good. We're gonna do that right now. All right. So anyway, as a test, I'm gonna shine this light up on this tree here, and for today, I'm just gonna stick it down in the ground here. Because I'm not gonna leave it there, but I just want to do it as a test. And I'm gonna get it so that it gets the maximum amount of sun exposure. So the sun kind of transverses, as you can see my shadow. So the sun transverses straight this way. You see that? So that should give me a maximum amount of sun on that. So here's the sun up here, and we come down, and there's our light. And so that's going to give us a little shine on there. We'll see how it works, and see if it gets good sun exposure. As the sun comes this way, it should clear the trees and miss it. Maybe when it gets over here, we might have a problem. So we may have to move it. I might move it back a little bit. I'm going to put it closer to the, this is just a test. I'm not going to leave this thing here, because the lawn guys would run over it. This is just to see how she works. So we're going to leave that there for now and just to test it. And then we'll come back later. All right, I put one in the ground here, and it's going to focus over here on this bougainvillea bush. And we'll see how that one works tonight. Check it out and see if it works good. So it's nighttime. And here's our one light. Shining pretty good. There's there. And there's this one. Let me bring it up a little bit. There we go. It's shining on the wall. So that's those. Not too bad. Not real bright though. So here's two of our lights. Looking pretty good. And you can see the other one way over there, shining along.